Okay, I'm going to try and keep it short. This is a Mira Sprint. We've had 2 problems with it in less than a year, so I'm not very impressed with it. But make sure first of all that you turn your power off, because everything inside the shower is live when the power is on there. And turn it off at the breaker board, at the main circuit board of the house as well. So to get into the shower, this is about basically no water coming out, and for 2 reasons, and I'll show you what the 2 reasons are. So to get into it, you've got a screw there, and there's a screw at the top on each side, 2 screws at the top. Make a note of where these buttons are when you take it off. Put them to 12 o'clock so that when you fit it, everything lines up again. Then the cover just comes off very easily, and you'll see that those buttons have to go on only one way onto those controls, so keep that set correctly for when you put it back. Okay, so the first shower we had, the Mira one, I thought was much better because it had a removable filter under here that you could take out and clean as a serviceable item. So when that blocked occasionally, I was able to just 10 minutes, whereas this stupid design, you have to take the entire shower off the wall because the filter is inside there in the water inlet, and it's a little conical thing which is insufficient in area. But this is designed by young college grads, I reckon, who don't understand that a filter needs a good surface area. So this filter blocks quite easily because it's only the size of the top of a pencil rubber, basically, a little bit more than that. Pathetic. The old one was probably 10 times its surface area. Now that was the first blockage. Then this time now you turned it on and you pressed the button and the light was on and everything was working, but no water came out. And that is this solenoid here. So when you take this off, you'll have to just push that little tab back there and take that electrical connector out, and then turn it. Can you hear that there's a location point? So turn it, and the middle part stays behind. It's part of the shower, okay? So don't yank and pull on this because you'll bust the whole plastic casing. Get yourself a pair of water pump pliers or something, and very carefully keep that pushed in the middle part and pull the outside part off. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's this thing here. And I got a genuine one from the shower shop. I'll show you the part number. It's that. Genuine spare part. So literally it was only a 10-minute job. I mean, that side of it is good, but why does that even go wrong in less than a year old? And if you say to me, well, why don't you just send it back? Well, I don't want to, do I? I want to keep the thing working, and it's on the wall and it's all plumbed in, so I don't want to go changing the shower. But yeah, so that's a 10-minute job to just pull that off. And as I say, remember that the middle stays behind. And don't break the plastic. Don't put too much leverage side to side or anything on that. Just try and pull it straight and keep the middle pushed in. There's probably a tool for it, but I don't have it. So that's the 2 reasons why this shower has ceased to produce water. Apart from that, it's okay.